Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols, and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth. And today from Zondervan, we have the NASB Wide Margin Bible. Now this thing is pretty amazing, and you're going to notice something about it. If you watched my review of the NIV Wide Margin Bible, then you saw that the NIV Wide Margin Bible had the same layout as the NIV Thompson Chain Reference Bible, and this is no exception. First, let's take a look at these covers, because this is pretty slick. This is a very nice calfskin. Now, this is not from the Premier Collection, but this is really close to that in-between premium Bible, and I'll show you some of the bells and whistles this thing has, including these 5 raised spine hubs, just like your Premier Collection. Really nice, deep stamped in gold foil lettering here. This really nice 2 really good premium ribbons, just beautiful double-sided, one gold and one blue. And then it's got this really nice kind of matte finish, pebbly calfskin leather. I suspect that's a stamped grain. And then the perimeter stitching. One day I hope that Thomas Nelson or Zondervan goes for an accent stitching, because I think that would just really set it off. This was like a gold stitching just to give it that really nice accent. When we get to the liner, the liner is a synthetic liner. It does have some bookbinders reinforcement tape, so this one is not edge lined, but it is a very nice, very durable liner. Really nice looking work on the stitch work, and the corners don't look bad for a mass-produced Bible. And this has the 36 GSM paper, a 9.5 point font. It's going to have your red accents, and you can see this is not going to have any references. In your Thompson Chain Reference Bible, your references are going to be on these outer and inner margins. Now, these are not going to be paginated exactly the same as your Thompson Chain Reference, because it's going to be missing those book introductions and some of the little extra things that the TCR has. So if you're looking for it to be paginated the same, that's not going to be the case, but it is laid out exactly the same. When you go to Leviticus chapter 21 in your NASB TCR, you're going to see this exact same layout. And what this does is this gives you ample margin space on the outside margin and on the inside margin. That text is well outside the gutter. It gives you a nice large print and gives you really everything you need for a note taker's Bible. And I actually prefer this over a wider margin where there's no margin in the gutter, because you can actually write your notes next to the particular verse. And this is in a verse by verse layout, which is very nice as well. Now, when you get to the poetic settings, you can see that they are laid out just slightly different, just like you would expect poetry to be laid out. It's going to be center justified. That 36 GSM paper does make for a very nice experience in reading. It's line matched, so your ghosting is going to be minimalized. Also, rest assured, this is overcast stitch in the front and in the back. So when you get to the New Testament, you are going to see the words of Christ are in red. And it is a nice burgundy red. Looks really good. This, I think, is a great way for Zondervan to get a really nice NASB wide margin Bible without having to reinvent the wheel by going ahead and using a layout that already exists. This is really clever. So once you get to the back, you're going to have some of the features that you're used to in your NASB. And that is going to include your NASB Concordance Dictionary Thesaurus, to the Old New Testaments, of course, and then your maps. But check this out. This is the Leathersoft cover, and you can see really nice, really well done. Their Leathersoft has come a long way. Really nice cross and some work on the spine. Nice cross on the cover. Perimeter stitching. Now this one is going to have the thinner ribbons, and it's going to have the paper liner with a presentation page in the very front. But this also is overcast stitched in the front and in the back. Has the same 36 GSM paper. It has the same 9.5 point font, the same red accents, and it's got the same features in the back, except for one thing. And this excited me. I don't know why I got so excited about this, but it's got your dictionary, thesaurus, and concordance. But then, when you get past that, no maps. So if you want to rebind and you don't want those cardstock shiny maps, then this one has that option for you. Again, it is overcast stitch in the front and the back. Both have the premium 36 GSM paper. Absolutely amazing. And that paper liner. So if you're interested in an NASB wide margin and you want to save a little money and get it in a more affordable cover, this Leathersoft is a great option. It's also a great option for the rebind if you don't like those maps in the front or back, because sometimes they will hinder the Bible laying flat. But if you want to spend a little bit of an upgrade and get a really nice calfskin that has a lot of the bells and whistles, the only thing I wish is they would have went ahead and added some art gilding here, but those are steps that are pretty easy to do yourself. There's tutorials all over YouTube that show you how to do these things, and this paper takes really well to ink dye. So it may be something you want to take opportunity to try yourself. This is an amazing addition. And in case you weren't aware, it is the NASB 1995. So if you're not fond of the 2020 update, then there's still a commitment to your favorite translation in the 1995. So there you have it. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.